Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? What's going on, guys? Oh, a little bit of an echo. I be doing that, chat. I be messing up the reverb. But it's all good. We are back, boys. How's everybody doing today? Today is Saturday. We've already clocked out for today. Tonight we got a big UFC fight card. Pretty hyped. I've been playing quite a bit of the Fiendsmith engine recently, and I've just been having a blast because I know that I will never be able to actually afford a Fiendsmith engine in real life. Well, technically I could afford it, but it would just be such a waste of money because that shit's about to get banned. So the fact it's like going to be legal on Master Duel for at least 6 months and maybe will not get banned is crazy because it's kind of like a weird thing where we haven't necessarily had a engine like this in Yu-Gi-Oh before, where it literally goes into every deck, but we also have. You know, it feels very reminiscent of the DPE Adventure Package days where that was in every deck. But this time around, this engine can go in legitimately anything by going through the extra deck. It doesn't even matter what card you open. And in addition to that, it also just infinitely recycles itself, like legitimately infinitely, which is freaking crazy, dude. Alright, so I have made a couple of decks so far with the Fiendsmith engine. And honestly, all of them have been pretty fun. What I will say is, it is kind of difficult to... I feel like this meta is weird in the way that I don't even just feel like... I don't even just feel like this meta you need to be running the Fiendsmith engine. I think you also need to be running a Fiendsmith deck that can run at least like 13 hand traps, if not more. If you can run more than that, that's better. Like, honestly, the best deck in the meta... Oh. I didn't mean to pull that up, but whatever. Honestly, the best deck in the meta is probably a Tenpai deck. Just because adding the Fiendsmith engine to your Tenpai deck makes going first way better for the chance that your opponent actually makes you go first, which is absolutely disgusting. And then also, since everyone else is using the Fiendsmith engine and it trades so efficiently, it really does feel like you need to have as many hand traps as possible. And I was playing Triple Tactics Talents before. I feel like you cannot afford to do that now. Because you just don't have enough space. But if you guys saw my stream 2 days ago, had a little bit of a different build. This is now my current list for Fiendsmith Snake Eye, which I think is a top 3 deck in the meta for sure. It is one of the decks that can utilize the Fiendsmith engine the best, as it also takes great advantage of Beatrice, and it also has diversified interruptions via your Promethean Princess, Bestower of Flames. But at the same time, this deck, I think, is one of the ones that allows you to utilize the most non-engine, which I think is just very, very important. We're getting to a point in Yu-Gi-Oh's history where you have to have a lot of non-engine. Like, you just have to, or you're going to automatically lose. It's no longer the Maxi minigame. It is the 3-hand trap minigame. And that is why I decided to go above 40 and play double Bystials, because I feel like this deck has so many starters. In fact, let's count the starters. 1, 2, this is technically a starter, but it's not really good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 15 starters in this deck, which is pretty damn high. And how many monsters are in this deck? $26. Yeah, I think since I added 2 Bystials, I think I actually am going to try a 1-for-1 right now. I hate the search criteria on Master Duel, man. It sucks so bad, dude. You search for something and it just does not populate. I have to go in here and click ultra rare just to find the 1-for-1. Like, brother. There we go. So on one hand, I do think that you want to be as close to 40 as possible to just be able to draw. Like, honestly, the best card in this deck is Deception of the Sinful Spoils. It is, in fact, not Fiendsmith Engraver. I think by far the best card in the deck is Deception, because it just allows you to start off whatever you're doing with a interruption, and it just gives you full combo. Plus, it allows you to just tribute hand traps to utilize them as actual engine, which I think is pretty impactful with stuff like Fulos that's just dead going first. Like, having the Deceptions just makes Fulos a lot better going first. But also the fact that we can utilize our Moon of the Closed Heaven to turn 2 bodies into anything really, really helps. Alright guys, so this is my current Fiendsmith Snake Eye deck, which I think is one of the best decks currently in Master Duel. Definitely top 3. I think there is a good argument to be made that both the Fiendsmith Yubel deck and the Fiendsmith Tempai deck could be better, or could be considered better than this deck. But this is one of the ones that I have personally been enjoying the most, utilizing the Fiendsmith engine, as I really like the Snake Eye cards. I just like fire decks in general. So this is a deck that has really resonated with me. If you were here 2 days ago for my last stream, my deck was a little bit different. I was not playing a Snake Eyes Diabell Star as well as a Divine Temple. I didn't really know whether I felt like these cards are necessary, because a lot of the times this card really does not determine whether you're going to be able to end on the full God board, which is 7 disruptions with a 4-material Apollo USA, as well as a IP Masquerena and a fire monster to be able to have your Promethean. So I did decide to add this card because everyone is now running so many hand traps that it is a decent extender. And also it just helps that so many cards in this deck allow you to gain access to the OG Sinful Spoils, that having an additional card to add sometimes can be very beneficial for extending just by getting an additional card. But other than that, we have a pretty standard deck list. One of the things that is a little bit different here is I decided to go up to 43 cards because we are utilizing 2 Bystials as well as a 1-for-1 that is different from my list 2 days ago. I think that the Bestials are very, very strong when everyone is playing Fiendsmith Engine or just playing Light and Darks in general, which I think is very, very common. And they're just good for adding additional damage on the board. And the reason I wanted to add these in was because I feel like these are like the next best two hand traps. And I wanted to increase the ratio of hand traps to starters and extenders in this deck slightly. Because I really want to guarantee to open at least two hand traps. And honestly, because Moon of the Closed Heaven allows us to turn any two monsters into a potential combo, a potential full combo, I think that some of the best hands actually start you off going second with 3 hand traps, in fact, or going first, you know. It really, really just depends on what you open, because a lot of cards in this deck are just full combo on their own, and that's why this is currently one of the strongest decks in Master Duel. And likewise, the 1-for-1 is there because I wanted to add an additional starter to compensate for these 2 hand traps. I think this is the next best one. And in conjunction to that statement, I have found that through playing this deck, in terms of sequencing, if you can, it is better to start off with your Snake Eyes cards if you do draw them, versus your Fiendsmith Engine. And for that reason, just adding the 1-for-1 felt like it seemed worth a try. And also, just because since we're running so much non-engine, our deck has a total of 26 monsters, so very likely this is going to be live. And then the extra deck, it is very standard. I have been feeling like Access Code is actually very, very worthwhile, as well as the Desiree. This card comes up a lot when you go second, and it can also be beneficial for outing Floodgates, like playing through a Gozen match, which, as dumb as it sounds, has happened to me. And for that reason, I think this card is pretty necessary in best of 1. And then the one card in the extra deck that is a flex slot, in my opinion, is this Nightmare Phoenix. Previously, I was playing a Caesar, and maybe there's more argument for me to put the Caesar back in since I just added these Bestials. But overall, I just felt like if your hand is so insane that you can make a Caesar before doing anything, then you should probably just win regardless of whether you have that card or not. And I think that the effect is not nearly as relevant as it is in Master Duel. I don't think that Caesar is as relevant as it is in the TCG. It's essentially a twice in one turn Solemn Warning. You can negate any effect that special summons a monster. And I just don't think that's nearly as impactful as it is in the Ryziel Malice meta that is currently ongoing in paper. So I decided to put in the Nightmare Phoenix for 2 reasons. This was once a Sunlight Wolf, and the merit to that is that there are some situations where if you can't access your second Snake Eyes monster, either the Oak or the Ash, whichever one you don't have access to, then you may be unable to remove your Promethean Princess, which stops you from playing the game. Because typically in the combo, you're going to have to send it to grave with the Special Summon from Deck effect off of one of your 2 Snake Eyes. And sometimes your opponent stops you from doing that, or you just can't do it. And so having a fire in the extra deck just to get rid of the Promethean so you can continue playing the game and end on an Apollosa plus an IP does come up. As well, I think because this engine is so powerful and the meta is really, really close to like just the Fiendsmith engine being tier 0, there's a lot more people playing Stun on the best of 1 ladder. And this card comes up a decent amount just to be able to generically interact with Floodgates. So we're trying it out. Could change that for something else, but that is the deck in its entirety. So let's go ahead and hop into some duels and see what we can do with this. Yo, what's up, Mysteries? How you doing, brother? Now, the next deck that I do plan on trying out will be a Thunder Dragon Bestial variant of Fiendsmith. Because as many of you may already know, Thunder Dragon is one of my favorite decks of all time. But I need to grind a little bit more for some gems to just buy a couple structure decks to get a couple cards that come in them. Because if you saw my stream a couple days ago, I just dropped 90 bucks, and that did not feel great, considering we had to drop $200 just to build a Labyrinth deck. But it was all in the name of content. Okay, honestly, I'm just going to Veiler. Because if I Ash his Ash, he will be able to still use the secondary effect to special summon from the deck, which is very, very bad for us, because that can very easily lead to him full comboing regardless. So he opened up the Divine Temple. That's whatever. At the moment, he currently cannot use the effect of Snake Eyes Diabellstar because he does not have a fire monster in the graveyard. Honestly, I think Effect Veiler is one of the better hand traps in the meta right now. It plays into talent, but I think the good people are not playing talent just to have more room for hand traps. Because I think it's just very important to see at least 2 hand traps, if not 3. Oh, he's just passing off a Snake Eye Ash? That's hilarious.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Ooh, Molcharmy. We love a Molcharmy this time of year. Except in this situation, it's really bad. But it is a card to send away with Deception. And that's why I really feel like you should play 3 of this. I've seen people say in videos that you should not play 3 of this because it's dead when you go first. But there's just so many times where you could just normal summon this as an additional body, or you have a Deception and you send it, or you have a Diabellstar, and it does not matter. So, for that reason, I'd rather just have this in my deck, because if your opponent doesn't negate this, it's very likely they're just going to concede and speed up your climb process. But we're going to start off with our Deception here. Send the Fuelos. Steven Gates. Alright, he's got Nash. Cool. If he's using his Ash, that means he does not have an Ash for our Fiendsmith Tract. I think there's definitely a merit to running the... okay, he's just going to give it to us. What I was going to say is I think there's a merit to definitely running the Hida, the Fire Charmer, over Nightmare Phoenix. Just because you do get into a lot of situations where if you hand trap your opponent and they do not... and they also hand trap you, you might not be able to combo unless you're able to go into Hida and just, like, steal their Snake Eye Ash and, like, play the game. And that is, like, somewhat relevant. Alright, we're starting off on the draw here. I really want to draw our Bestials and see what that can do. That's one of the reasons I think the Thunder Dragon deck is in a better position than it was before. Is because Bestials are just so high impact. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to just shotgun this Max Z. And the reason is, I need to get, like, at least 1 draw out of this. Because my hand is not really... This hand is super fragile. Like, I maybe could do something, but it wouldn't be like a full end board. Like, if he had no responses, I could do something. But if he has 1 hand trap, like, especially if he has, like, a Droll, which I don't have a cross out for, I'm probably not doing anything. So he's going to have the Hollow Nezamina, and I'm going to respond with the Maxi. Pray that he doesn't have the Called By or cross out. Rough.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
If my hand actually had, like, the ability to combo, I probably would just hold this imperm, but I basically cannot combo. So I have to imperm, and if he has an extender, we just quit. Yo, what's up, Key? And he has a OG. All right, it's over. I mean, my hand is just not playable. Man, this would have been such an insane situation if we drew the Bystials, bro. Thanks, brother. They're Oakleys, and they do not fit on my face. But they are blue light. They are blue light insulated or whatever. So my eyes aren't being strained on the computer, so they say. I don't know if that's true. I know the blue light is a thing, and it's actually very bad for your eyes. I cannot confirm that the blue light protection on the glasses actually does anything. But I actually got these glasses. I need to get new glasses because I got these at the eye doctor maybe like 2 years ago. And they did not like, they were hurting my head. And I was like, hey, can, oh fuck, I didn't have the draw phase priority. He's gonna be able to droll me. That really sucks. If he drolls, we just cry. Basically, it didn't fit on my head. And then I, asked them if they would be adjustable when they come in. And they were like, yeah, we can adjust them for you. And then they come in. And then I go back up there and they're like, oh yeah, these are not adjustable. And so basically the person just kind of fucked me over because I spent like $200 or $300 and then they're just way too tight and they literally are not adjustable. So I really can't wear them that long, but I wanted to give myself a break from contacts. I mean, I might just have to pass and just hope that he passes. Okay, if he's shotgunning Ash and Maxi, that either means that his hand is probably not going to be able to play through my 3 hand traps and we could win this hand trap war, or he's on Tempai and we just ought to lose. So let's just activate Engraver to put it in rotation. You wonder how many people knew of Maxi before it became popular? Well, you're asking the right guy. If you look in the background, you can't see my other walls, but right behind me, I have 3 of the mats that I've won. Basically, my entire office has all of the mats that I've won at like major tournaments, hung up on the wall in like mat top loaders. And those ones specifically are from around the time, 2 of them on the wall are from a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day that I got first place at when I was like 12, during the time that Maxi first came out. And when Maxi initially came out, it was actually very good for the game. It was overpriced, but it was actually worth it because, oh, fuck this guy. It was actually worth it because, like, it stopped the degen decks from doing something like super degenerate, specifically Wind Up at the time, which Wind Up was the first ever deck that had a card from the extra deck that allowed you to special summon any monster of its type from the deck. And it essentially just gave the deck a level of consistency to where you could set up a hand loop and make your opponent discard every card in their hand. So the fact Maxi was in the game was very good at this time because it made it more balanced. Because if you open Maxi or potentially Effect Veiler, the other person was not going to be able to hand loop you and you would actually have a back and forth game. But Maxi wasn't good against the other decks because you could just pass and give your opponent no cards since trap cards were so relevant, to where it wasn't oppressive. Like, it really wasn't worth main decking. And back in the day, it was very, very standard that at the most, you played maybe 4 hand traps. Like, the cool thing to do was 2 Veiler, 2 Maxi. Well, fuck that card. That card's OP. I hate that card so much. there is a slight chance this guy actually does not get access to the field spell, and I might be able to draw into a Nibiru. But back to what I was saying about Max C. I actually have 3 Secret Rare First Edition OG Max C. Oh, fuck. He gave me... Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, Max C was really good for the game. It was like $60, so it was pretty overpriced. I remember I pulled one into 10, and a guy scammed me out of one. I hate Gimmick Pummets so much, bro. Just let him add the field spell. Max C really became relevant when in 2014 or 2013, I guess. The biggest difference, see, I don't even think that Max C is a poorly designed card. I think that the way that they fundamentally changed the game to where it's a completely different game now is the issue I have. And the thing is, they would have not needed to add additional hand traps to the game if they didn't fundamentally fuck the game. And a lot of people will say that it's links. Okay, thank the Lord for this guy giving this to us. We were not winning. We're not drawing a Nibiru. But that's why you need to play Nibiru right now, because people are doing this bullshit, and if they don't have the field spell and you have Nibiru, you can actually win. But what I was saying is, basically, the reason why Max C became a broken card is because the design philosophy that they started to follow, I think, past, like, 2016, where trap cards became obsolete. At this point in the game, for the past, like, 8 years, the way that the game has worked is there are no more... Trap cards aren't even a type. There are essentially monster cards, spell cards, and searchable quick play spell cards. Like, trap cards are so oblivious to the game that the only way they can be relevant is if it's they had to make freaking transaction rollback to allow you to activate a trap card during your first turn. If they would have never invalidated trap cards, and that would still be, you know, an actual real type in this game, Max C wouldn't be OP, because you would see people playing the Solemn Brigade and, like, Bottomless and Compulse in their deck, and if someone went for a Max C, you'd be like, oh shit, who cares? Instead of normal summoning Snake Eye Ash, I'm going to set 4 back row. Or set 2 back row. But because they changed the game like that and made it too fast, it's just no longer fun. And I don't think that's Max C's problem. Boys, this hand is disgusting. I can't believe this guy's main-decking Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is actually pretty good right now, specifically because of Deception. But not every deck's playing Deception, whereas every deck is playing the Fiendsmith engine. So instead of playing Ogre, I'd rather just have Bystials. Because it's guaranteed the Bystials are going to hit. It's not guaranteed your Ogre's going to hit. One thing about this deck is it's really bad for streamers because you have to play super fast. And if you're talking, you might not be able to combo. But I'm a man of the people, so fuck it. Okay. That seems like a very bad Ash, but we'll just have to hope he doesn't have 3 hand traps. The other thing is the Fiendsmith engine, like, Effect Veiler isn't very good versus the Fiendsmith engine, nor is Imperm. Because your Link 1 is a quick effect. So it's just guaranteed for your Link 1 to go through. And then secondly, even if they... Okay, fuck. This guy had 3 hand traps.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Bro, that's so fucking cheese. He had 3 hand traps.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
And I negated one and I still... Wow, okay. I'm complaining, but the reality is I can still full combo through 3 hand traps. That's how broken this deck is. When you're able to full combo through 3 hand traps, you know that this deck is not fair. Okay, Does it matter if I send his guy? I think it actually does. I don't think I can... Well, no, I'm gonna have to use this anyway. Because I need the bodies, so it doesn't really matter. I gotta play fast. Bro, this guy had 4 hand traps?
Hold up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Something ain't right.
Dude, that's so toxic. This guy opened fucking 4 hand traps? How? Wait, how can I not open these hands with 4 hand traps? How can I not open like this? This is disgusting. This guy hand trapped me 4 times, and I was outvaluing the shit out of him. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Bro just opened a 4 hand trap Tenpai hand. Love to see it, bro. That was awesome, man. 4 hand traps, one of them being a Bestial. You're cool, bro. I get it. Wow. We're getting cheese. That's what I'm saying. I think legitimately Tenpai is the best deck in the game still. Because you can use the Fiendsmith engine in it. It's actually it actually just makes the Tenpai deck even more impressive. Because you can go Promethean Princess with a Beatrice and just send your dude who searches and you just still do the full combo. Please. No, okay. No, no, no.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay, I think we can actually just play this out. Our hand is good enough to where, unless this person is really good, or their hand is just insane, we probably still win. Black Witch, we get it. We get it, bro. Been there, done that, buddy. This guy doesn't understand. He's looking at the based boy. Wait, what? What the hell? Why did he just send his deception? That made literally no sense. Okay, I think I can beat this guy because he didn't even play correctly. If this guy actually, honestly, if this guy would have used his deception, and got out a Rusi Algo, and then just made up his card advantage on the loss of the Diabell Star to end on an Omni Negate, I probably would quit out. But because he didn't, I'm gonna play it out because I don't think he's gonna be able to beat us. I think this hand is just insane. Oh, honestly, I think I should have, I feel like I should be playing a Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. Snake Eyes Doom Dragon would be insane. So, hopefully we draw a monster. Because if we draw a monster, we'll be able to, Deception to summon out a Rusi Algo. Which then, it makes all of his monsters lose 500, so I can attack over Zappo. And that kind of just breaks his board. There's so many cards where we could draw where this guy just loses. The only sad thing is, this deck is so busted that even if the other person misplays, like, they still, like, can do stuff. Like, this guy's already misplayed 2 times. Oh, he has a real Lacrima. Dude, this guy's a fucking whale, bro. We got a fucking whale in the mist, boys. It amazes me how much people are willing to spend on this game. When the game is already, like, I'm just trying to play with the lowest rarity, and it's already, like, more expensive than, like, like, you can't be in the bottom poverty bracket and play this game. And then there's people who are like, yeah, I'm just gonna pull until I get a Royal Fiendsmith Lacrima. It's like, okay. I guess you will never be able to afford to have a girlfriend or own a house. Is this guy not making a Promethean? I think this guy just hard misplayed. Wait, what the hell? What is this guy doing? Wait, why would you do that? That's terrible. What is the point of this? It's crazy how broken this deck is to where it doesn't, like... this isn't, like, a terrible board, but my hand is just insane. And he didn't make an Apollo USA. Oh, wait, and now he is? Oh, wait, is he just screwing himself over? What is this guy doing? Wait, what? Does this guy actually play an additional Fire Link? Do they just press yes to everything? It seems like it. Oh, he made a Desiree to negate his Promethean. I'm not going to say that that's smart, because there's no reason to do that, because this is just a legitimate waste of resources. So, by doing that, he loses his IP, and he also, so now his IP has to be summoned off this Flamberge, and he only has an Apollo USA for 2. That is actually really bad. Unfortunately, I have to draw an Imperm or something, I think. I draw a Fulos. That's so ass. Fuck, dude, that's so ass. You know what? Okay, wait, oh, no, that doesn't work like that, right? I could draw a card off of his IP, I guess. But maybe this is, like, impactful. Okay. Okay, how can I play around this? Is there a way I can chain block? I don't think so. Let's see if he negates. Does not negate with the Desiree. That was really weird of him, but okay. It's sad because this deck is so broken, it may not matter. My hand was, like, disgusting, but I didn't draw any non-engine. It's like, why would you do that? Why didn't you just wait until after I activated the continuous spell, but before I used the effect, and then IP? Then I just wouldn't have this card in my hand. If I have another Snake Eye spell, I just punish him. Is that any Dramatic Chase? What the hell does that do? It's not a good card. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just cooked. I learned my lesson. I'm not playing enough board. I'm not playing board breakers besides Bestials. That guy played really bad and he still won. That sucks. He's playing a fucking Kashtira engine. Wait, he's not even... Bro, he's not even playing a Fenrir? What the hell?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
How are you playing a Kashtira engine without a Fenrir? That's literally the best card. I despise people who play triple Droll. I don't think Droll's that good. Now, if we want to talk about badly designed cards, Droll is one of the most badly designed cards ever created. The fact that it stops you from both searching and drawing is stupid. It should stop you from searching, but not drawing. Like, that's just one of the dumbest things I think Droll is probably the most broken hand trap ever created. Because when it's good, it makes the format really unfun. Max C, you could be playing a deck that, like, has outplay potential. With Droll, if it's a format where Droll's good, there's just no outplay potential. Pray he doesn't have Ash. And he has Nash. That's awesome. I love that, man.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
This is the situation where I really wish that I was running Hida. I think I should just play Hida. Hold up, I'm trying to put my contact in. Okay, I mean, I could make a Requiem, but that doesn't really amount to anything. Let's be the one to Maxi. Is it just me? Or did the semi-limitation of Max C not decrease the amount of times that you see Max C at all? Oh, wait. Putting cards to 2 copies per deck literally does fucking nothing. Okay, if this guy's combo, we're just quitting. Oh my gosh, he's passing.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Top pick of my life. Brother, no. That's so terrible. Fuck it. We gotta roll the dice. Rolling the motherfucking dice. There's no way he has double Ash. He's not that guy, bro. He's not that guy. Oh, he's Max C. Okay, whatever. I mean, he wasn't able to play the game last turn, but I have no defenses. If I summon a Rusialgo, I don't... Yeah. What does that guy have? Wait, what does this guy have? I can't believe he had 4 cards and he couldn't do anything. Okay. Dude, I hate you, man. This guy is such a pussy, bro. Imagine his last card is Field Spell. Don't you love that the Tempai deck is just so fucking busted that it's even better than the Fiendsmith engine, which is the new broken engine, even in the TCG? Oh, wait, this guy's not even playing the Fiendsmith engine? Oh, he's just ass. Okay. Bro, what? I'll be right back. I gotta feed my dog. Okay, I'm going down to 40 cards. I'm once again a 40 card Andy. Once again a 40 card Andy. Lose a game, lose a rank. Sorry, Buster. We won't be losing today. Mini game number 1. The Master Duel coin flip. Well, I guess I am satisfied. I'm happy at least that my Nibiru is now a Druis Worm because it can at least allow me to extend. I think I have to send the field spell. It's unfortunate. It cuts us off a Promethean Princess in the gate, but I have to do it. This is how busted this deck is. I'm full comboing with a Snake Eye Oak and a field spell, and I drew a Flamberge. That's so ass. It's so ass, dude. We go Requiem. Requiem getting Graver. Bestials let you Beatrice too, which is really nice. It's so crazy how we're going to end on 6 interruptions, and we opened such a terrible hand. I mean, this is better than ending on nothing. I guess it wasn't necessary to go into Promethean. This is one of the situations where it might have been worth it to go into Caesar, but I'm not playing a Caesar. Apollo USA. This is my favorite card because ever since I heard someone call it Apollo USA, I never could forget that. It was a card made for the USA. Bro, you're playing Barrier Statue Cuckold? Oh my gosh. We have a Barrier Statue Cuckold. What a piece of shit, man. These fucking Barrier Statue Timmies, man. I might just need to keep my 3200 Appaloosa. Fuck you. Oh my. Dude, this guy has a Royal Rare Time Tearing Morganite, that's how you know this guy's toxic. This guy plays this game to hurt people, not to enjoy the game. One second, I'm getting a call. Alright, what can we do to fuck this guy up? Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster in the extra deck. That is gay. This is incredibly gay, okay? If this guy goes like Mirror Force, bro. Oh, wait, what? He literally has a Mirror Force?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I literally said, if this guy has a Mirror Force. I have not played against someone while streaming where he has a Mirror Force. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, oh my gosh.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I get off the phone and say, oh my gosh, if this guy is a Mirror Force. And then he has a fucking Mirror Force. Konami is cringe with the fact they refuse to ban generic BS floodgates. Yet interactive floodgates like 5 Rainbow, it gets turned off by setting a card, gets up to limit 1. Are you talking about Rainbow Bridge? Rainbow Bridge is the card that lets you banish from the graveyard to add a field spell. Unless you're talking about something else. Or is 5 Rainbow, is he the Pendulum guy? If he's the Pendulum guy, you just search that guy anyway. Bro, and he fucking gosh damn it, dude. Bro, and this guy's playing Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight is ass. This card is so bad. I don't know why people play this. Literally, all it does is it makes it to where if you happen to have a Super Poly, you can do something. 5 Rainbow Magician, is he the Pendulum guy? It is really annoying because floodgates are overwhelmingly more obnoxious in a best of 1 format, and in best of 3 you can at least bro, what the fuck. It's more obnoxious that these people are legitimately like, this is okay. I actually like Mystic Mine way more than any of these cards because Mystic Mine, there's actually outplay potential. Mystic Mine, you can like sit there and wait until you draw an out. And it stops the person from winning the game until you do so. Not that I like love Mystic Mine, but comparatively to these other cards that are specifically only going first, what makes me mad is not just that like floodgates are so toxic in best of one, it's the fact that these people are willing to play a deck. Like this guy's in a somewhat high rank, and he's playing a deck that legitimately, if he goes second, he cannot win. Like, outside of this Super Poly and these two AoEs, which pretty much just the Super Poly, because everyone's going to end on a negate. Every card in this guy's deck is fundamentally useless unless he gets to go first. But why would you do that when any other deck in the game already wins going first? You should play a deck where your deck is built to have a good chance going second if you lose the coin flip. Because if you go first, most of the time you're going to win if you get to do your combo. It's just frustrating. Like, if the guy was playing a stun deck that actually had going second cards, I'd be like, okay. But the fact that these people are just willing to risk losing the die roll and just quit out, why would you do that when you're trying to rank up? It makes no sense. Three Wadu statues is cringe. Bro, he's playing 3 fucking Mirror Force. Why is he playing 3 Mirror Force? Mirror Force is literally useless. Oh my gosh. I'm that guy. I'm that motherfucking guy, baby. I opened 4 hand traps and a Black Witch. Oh yeah, you want to negate that shit? I love that, man.
Congratulations. You get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
Oh my gosh, yes. We love that. We love that. I'm not gonna lie, that, I don't know if this is like a mate or if this is a board, but that's badass. That's cooler than a fucking mate. Like, his mate isn't even, like, as big as this thing. Oh yeah, let's maxi that. Maxi that boy, then I go out my way. Yes, sir. Okay. No, yes, sir. No, sir. I actually don't like moments like that. I want to, like, get into a situation where my opponent actually lets me play, and then I let them play. I'm actually, like, very anti non-interactive games. And maybe that's because I started playing the game when it was extremely interactive, and I have a bias towards it. But generally speaking, I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I tend to believe that it's a thought-provoking game that one mistake can cost you the duel or cost you the match. And I like to do things that are overtly challenging and have a high punishment rate while also rewarding you for your time. But Master Duel kind of removes certain elements of that, being best of one, and the game's just not intended to be played best of one. That's just the reality of the matter. It's not intended to be best of one. Like, I actually would hate to be, I would hate to be a person who their entire job is specifically only making Master Duel content, because it is, like, it's one thing to be streaming, but if you want to be making videos, like that video that I uploaded yesterday, I'm not saying it's like the greatest video ever, it really isn't, but it took me drastically more time than most videos I'm making, specifically because it takes so damn long to record a game that would actually be good for people to watch, because you get into a game and a guy either draw phase, maxi, fooloses you, or you activate a hand trap and the guy quits out. Or you activate your first card and you're trying to show off a combo, but another person quits out. Honestly, I should have done that the other way around. Oh, wait, why did I do that? I'm fucking retarded.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I don't know why I wanted. He has no cards in hand. He can't draw me. I think I just wanted to chain. I wanted to feel something, you know? Playing one hand trap, they scoop is boring. And it takes a long time to get to a duel where there's actually even completing a full turn if you want to make a video. Yeah, I messed up. I'd have an additional card if I didn't fuck up, man. Should I send this or send this? I guess it doesn't really matter. Being able to put my Flamberge back in the deck is so freaking nice. Nice imperm. Nice imperm. Nice imperm. RCL go. Wow, we actually interacted back and forth. I won the hand trap war. Wee woo, wee woo. Better player.
I fucking knew it. Oh!
JK, there wasn't a lot of skill involved there. That guy was just bad at the game. It's so difficult to like get good matches because until you get to the top rank, people are just trolling, and then once people get to the top rank, they only play Tenpai. So there's like no good matches. I honestly think that's one of the only reasons why I enjoy the Labyrinth deck so much. Because the Labyrinth deck forces the other person to be interactive, whether they want to interact or not. Like, it just forces them to be interactive. Because it slows down the game so much. Alright, bro, what are we doing here? We get it. You paid for a Sky Strike Race, Ray. Oh, he's going goons? He's a gooner, guys. We have a cooner on our hands. Coomer alert. There is a coomer. Coomer alert. Sir, don't mind me. I'm just going to activate Molcharmy Fualos. Everything's going to be okay. I'm just going to activate Fualos. And then I'm going to channel a little card I like to call Max C. Yeah! I like opening Fualos Max C into my opponent being forced to special summon. That's really cool. Don't worry, guys. The game is getting way healthier. They just so happen to limit Max C to 2. It's not like there's 3 of another card that just released, which is fundamentally the same card. That's not true in any way. I mean, obviously that's not true. We wouldn't be here. Wait, what the hell? Why does he have an engage? I kind of don't want this guy to engage. Ngage kind of OP. Ngage. No Gage. I've heard Asmina Sky Striker is good, but I don't think this guy playing, a Dragoon package makes no sense. Legitimately, how are you summoning a Dragoon in this deck? Are you just playing Predaplant and Akande Verte? Oh, wait, what? He's adding a Widow Anchor? What? So this guy just lost his monster, which was a negate, in order to get a lesser negate. He doesn't even have 3 spells. Fuck, that's such a bad draw. That's so ass, dude. It's so ass. Why is my hand so ass, dude? I mean, I guess. I mean, these cards are both so terrible, bro. Please let me resolve this. Please let me resolve this. He's not going to let me resolve it. Oh, wait, he's letting me resolve it? What the hell? Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah, why is this guy letting me resolve that? That's actually insane. Okay. That was weird. Oh, he also had a Max C. Okay. Now I have the Silva Buster. If that guy would have just negated my, if he would have just negated my Black Witch with his Widow Anchor, I would just lose the game. Let's go. The other player just threw. He literally threw. We gotta check out this guy's deck, though. Trap decks are also boring to play against, though. I think the Labyrinth deck isn't that boring to play against, in my opinion, because it's not really a full-on trap deck. When there's a chance that you can activate your trap cards the first turn they're played, like pretty consistently. Like, I would say at least above 50% of the time, you are going to be able to activate your trap cards on the first turn. And at that point, it's more of the trap cards are really only traps during the other player's turn, which is the main purpose of traps. So it's like you have traps, but you're not like setting 5. There's a difference between like, I'm playing Eldritch, I set 5, and like I'm playing Furniture Labyrinth, and I combo, and I destroy a card. I'm doing a combo. Like, it's different. Bro, what the hell is this guy's deck? I kid you not, this guy took what was good about the Tenpai engine, and he just made it terrible. Number one, he's playing 45 cards, when the Tenpai engine is literally 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. And he made the deck 45 cards. More importantly, the most OP thing about Tenpai is not actually the card itself. It's the fact that since the engine is so small, that you're able to play literally 25 hand traps. And he removed all of the hand traps. Like, you cannot afford to just not have 25 hand traps, bro. I will say, though, this guy was willing to spend a lot of money. He has, like, 3 Royal Rares, and his deck is all URs. Yeah, his deck didn't need Dragoon. His deck didn't need Sky Strikers. I don't understand these people who keep trying to put the Sky Striker engine inside of Tenpai. It doesn't do anything for you. It legitimately doesn't do anything. No, I don't have an Ash, and I don't have a Call By, and if he has a Max C, I cry. That's actually extremely gay. Okay. This hand is so fragile. If he negates, I cry. If he negates, I actually just cry. Okay, I cry. Alright, well, I guess he can't negate my Max C. The one good thing about this hand is that I'm able to clear my Rusialgo so that I don't have a card on the field, which means I'm going to be able to Fualos in his draw phase. Oh, no, I can't activate that. I would like to, but I don't think I can. Because if he has another Ash, I need this Fualos to not die. All right, sir. Please, full combo. Great, great. Good play, good play. I like that. I like that. Wait, no, I didn't get to respond. That's not fair.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I didn't have an opportunity to respond. Judge? Maybe he just goes for one special and doesn't try to go for game. I mean, I took Nibiru out of the deck. I would have to draw into a Bestial, I guess. If he's playing Destiny Hero Celestia, his deck can't be that good. That's actually really bad for him because then it means he can't just make a Verte and go to a DPE and just give me 2 draws. If he just passes, I'm relying... Okay, he's not passing. Cool. Oh, nice. Oh, Maxi. Will he take the Max C Fulos challenge? We're doubling up here. This card's actually pretty good. Oh, nice. We drew an Imperm. That's broke. Yeah, that's really broken. Extra Hero Cross Trader. Yeah, this card's pretty good. I always forget when this card came out. Did it come out like in 2018 or is it like a newer card? The thing about heroes is they've gotten their like support at very different times. Like they get cards that seem really broken, but then the support that like makes those cards good doesn't actually come out for 2 years, and so you forget about those cards. But like in general, like Heroes actually has like good cards. Like the Evil Hero support that just came out in the newest TCG set is actually good. And with the Fiendsmith engine, it's actually insane because Destiny Heroes are Destiny Heroes are fiends. They're light fiends, which means that you can search for any evil hero off of a Fiendsmith tract, and that's crazy. Negate. Draw 2. Oh, hey, it's Darklaw. Maybe I should have kept my Imperm. No, that's OP.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Wait, can this guy kill me? Can he, like, actually just kill me? Yeah, that might be game. I actually have to Ash. I've legitimately used 6 hand traps on this guy this turn. That's actually crazy. Oh, that's insane. Wait, is that insane? I don't know. I think I just have to wing it. I have to just hope that he, like, does not snipe me. Swiper, no snipey. Swiper, no snipey. Oh, I can respond? Oh, that's broke. I didn't know that his effect was Chain Link 1 because it's mandatory. Yeah, that's actually OP, because then you just can't snipe my shit. Okay. Whatever. Wow, that was insane. So I have to get rid of one of my cards. Yeah, I'd rather just get rid of my Poplar. Ayo. I kind of fucked up my combo. Because now I have to get rid of my Snake Eye Ash. Which really sucks. Yeah, he doesn't have any good cards for me to take. I can get my Poplar back next turn, so it doesn't really even matter. Oh, I forgot about that. Now I have a Bestial. Nice. Bestial's very good. It's unlikely they'll draw a one-card combo. I mean, even if they do, I have a Desiree. I can negate 2 cards on the field. And I have a Call by the Grave, which his deck relies on the graveyard, I would say, like, quite a bit to do the combo. Oh my gosh.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I think I negate. And he doesn't draw it. Let's go.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Heyo. Hello, Poplar. Poplar. Poplar control. I just wanted to get this out before going for game because there's like a slight chance that both of his cards like stop me from killing him. And this just like removes all chances of that. Ayo. Yeah, bro. Ain't no Japanese hero player taking me down. Let's go. I do respect the hero grind set, though. I don't respect Darklaw. Darklaw is a genuinely just not fun card to play against. Alright, this hand is great. This hand is great. Bro, when you open up combo and you have a Call by the Grave, life is good, brother. Life is fucking good. Can this add from the graveyard? It can't. Okay, so if I... dude, but if I use my... Yeah, I think I have to. I think I'll discard Engraver. Does he have Maxine? I just used my Call by. He does not. Okay. Wait, he's effect failing? Is this guy a noob?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Wait, is this guy an actual noob? Holy shit, that's so funny. This is why Fiendsmith is broken. It's like super freaking hard to interact with. You have a Bestial? Did you draw a fucking Bestial, you dirty little whore? I'm so lucky the guy didn't have Ash plus Maxi. If he has Nibiru, I probably just die. I guess it depends on when he activates it. Oh, no, he doesn't have it. Because if he activated it, like, early enough, then if he just shotguns it, I could just use the token plus my Engraver engrave to make a sequence, and then I could still make a Beatrice. Or no, I don't even need to make a Beatrice. I just make a Promethean and get back my guy. Current win streak 5. You love to see it. Oh, this guy's playing Centurion. Oh, wow. And he's not playing Fiendsmith. Wow. I'm surprised. Fiendsmith is good in Centurion. Oh, it's good in everything. Let's be real. He lost because he didn't have enough DD Crow. That's facts. Bestials are just kind of insane, bro. It's crazy we're on a 5-game win streak, but for some reason, we're still 3 games away. Okay, this hand's great. Oh, buddy. Calm down. Calm down, buddy. Call by the grave, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Call by the grave that boy, because he had not. Don't worry, guys. I know what to do here. I've got it on deck, boys. Hand check. Got it on deck, boys. We're locked in. There's no way we can lose. The Zenicinos, aka the level 6s, are online. We're locked in, baby. Boop. B boo boo bop B boo boo B. Do you have a Droll Lockbird? He has a fucking Droll Lockbird. Are you kidding me?
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Dude, this guy is such a cuckold, man. Okay, I basically have to do this. Send my boner. Boner has been sent. Effect of the witch. Love a good witch this time of year. Gosh, that's so frustrating. My hand was so insane, but Droll Lockbird is so disgusting. Do I end on a Desiree or an Apollo USA for 3? It's probably Apollo USA, right? Could technically just go IP. I think it's just Apollo USA every time. It's crazy I just end on like a legitimate I have so if my opponent double hand trapped me, including one of them being a Droll Lockbird, and that still allows me to end on an Apollo USA for 3, get 2 cards back in my hand, as well as if I don't die, I have a OG Sinful Spoils that can add a Oak that summons back Ash and adds a Poplar and gives me full combo, and I have an Engraver that returns a Lacrima. So like, that's actually crazy. This deck has so much outplay potential. Your opponent cannot target Gimmick Puppet monsters you control with card effects. Well, I don't have any way to target. You know what my fucking hand is, dude. You think I'm just gonna waste my Apollo USA? Hell no. I'm so glad I made Apollo instead of doing what I was going to do, which was Desiree. Wow. Making the Apollo USA versus the Desiree was actually the difference between winning and losing there. And this guy Droll and Lockbirded us. Bro had a Max C and a Droll, and I said, hell nah, brother. That was actually crazy, bro. That was actually crazy. The deck is insane. Okay, I'm so glad I'm playing Bystials, because that's the third Gimmick Puppet cuckold we played against. Like, Bystials are actually just goated versus that deck, because you just get rid of that card, and it's like, yeah, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. It's just like that. Oh my gosh, the Tane is so bad, dude. It's so bad. Wow, this is one of like the only unplayable hands. I kind of need to Valor that. Kind of a need. Kind of a, not a want, not a want, it's a need. That's what my uncle tells me. I have an uncle who's like 80 years old, and he was like in the war, and he had like a lot of bad shit happen to him where he came home and his like mom, he saw his mom like get murdered. And and he was the one who like discovered it in his house. And so he like has this mindset because he was like from like, I guess like, I don't know, world, the Vietnam War and shit, to where like he doesn't spend money, and he's like, he'll be like telling his wife, he's like, is this a want or a need? And I always remember that because he's cheap as fuck, but he's a good guy though. He went to a Warhammer tournament at like 80 years old and he got first place, which is pretty badass. He likes war, so he played Warhammer. That's pretty dope. This lets you fusion summon. Oh, I didn't even know this lets you fusion. I don't know why they added fusions to this deck. That's really weird. I read the first part of this card when I pulled it, and I didn't realize it let you do that. I was going, okay, Arcealgo. Fuck your Arcealgo, bro. This gives this deck so much more extension. And if this card is sent to the grave, you get to search for a Sinful Spoils card. That's OP. Wow, this card is insane. So you can just special summon this card or any other card. Then, if you activate the effect of fusion and they negate, you can then activate the effect in the graveyard. That's OP, dude. That's OD. So it's like you're guaranteed to get something out of that. Wow. What did he add? He added Wanted, and then he's doing that. I think I will just cross out Diabell. If I draw it, it would suck, but oh well, whatever. Or wait, Designator's only until the end of your turn, or at the end of this turn. It's so crazy to me that Crossout is limited to 1, but in the TCG, it's like unlimited. It's just so weird to me, dude. I think I just take the damage. The reality is if I use my Druid Swarm to just like defend, I'm going to lose anyway. Should I negate? I don't think I should call by. It just limits my options so much. Yeah, I'm just not going to call by, and I'm going to see if this guy, if he has an extender. Why is he equipping? Okay. That was maybe not the best plan on my part, but whatever. Gosh, this sucks so bad, dude. He has a Wanted. He can, like, play the game next turn and I just lose. I kind of want to play a Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer's been somewhat relevant. If I just link this off and send his guy, it doesn't really do anything. Actually, SP Little Knight is really good against this deck. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a misplay by me. I think I am actually just going to do this. Yeah, I'm just going to SP. SP is actually, like, really good versus White Forest because you need the bodies to play the game. Like, what else was I going to do? Um... I think I lose. My hand was just not good. It's not really about what this guy's doing. My hand was just not good. Honestly, there was nothing I could do there. Like, it would have been good if I had a the Dark Charmer, but realistically, I'm not even sure that's, like, the best. Like, yes, I can summon their Black Witch and play the game, and that, like, comes up a decent amount of the time, but you can't really link climb that much in this deck. Dude, I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad, bro. It feels like every time we win the coin flip, we always open up Call by the Grave. And I'm glad I put this deck to 40 cards for that reason. I think we've opened Call by the Grave more than any other card. It's funny because this is this guy's rank down game. And I just opened up Cross Out Called By. Sorry about you, buddy. You're going to have to D-rank for that one. You're going to have to D-rank for that one. Don't come in my house with only 2 hand traps, bro. Build your deck better, son. Build that deck better, and then come talk to daddy. What was this guy on? Oh, He's just on an inferior version of my deck. Literally, you know the person is a coward when they're playing 3 draw. Like, I don't even think you should play 1 draw. Because there's only 1 cross out in this game. And also, like, depending on the person's hand, they may be able to, like, play through with only 1 search. Like, if they actually just hard open, if they hard open the Hollowed Azamina, you can play through it because you can get in the gate. There's like or you could just open 4 hand traps and you just draw, and it's like, okay. Well, you can't. It's like, this is the point. It's like, you're running 3 draw, 3 Fuelos, and 2 Maxi. So this counters your 5 other cards in your deck, and some amount of the time doesn't even do anything. Yeah, this guy just has an inferior deck. And he's playing Zealantis, which is terrible. No wonder that guy's D-ranking. No wonder Buddy is D-ranking. Oh, we're going to get another D-ranker? All right, this is an easy hard draw called by game. Easy hard draw called by game all my life. Watch and learn, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Hard drawn called by. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm hot right now. If the other person's about to D-rank and I go first, it's a guaranteed hard drawn call by. It's guaranteed. You know what's so crazy about this deck? Is the Fiendsmith deck, the Fiendsmith engine made this deck so much better that legitimately you don't even need OG Sinful Spoils to do the full God board. And that is considered, like, that's the card that got banned in the TCG because it's, like, the most broken card. The fact you do not need that anymore is ridiculous. Brother. Brother. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Hard draw called by Johnny in this bitch. You want to go into a hand trap war? I got 2 right here for you, buddy. I got 2 right here for you. Called by Johnny has entered the fray. I probably could have played this a little bit differently, but it would lower our ceiling. If I would have played it differently, it allows us to play through Nibiru, but I'm just going to assume they're not on Nibiru. All right, I gotta play fast. We're running low on time. Lacrima. Lacrima. It's actually really difficult to know when you should add back to hand and when you can, you have to special summon to field, because it's so difficult to calculate how many bodies you need when it takes so long to do this combo. I don't think there's a reason to place anything in the spell or trap zone.
Tiki underscore says Apollo USA.
Apollo USA, brother. Make Apollo great again, brother. That's what we're here for. Effect, place. Okay, so this was actually a situation where I could have done two things. Number one, if I was playing a Caesar, I could have done this combo and also had a Caesar. Number two, I could have added Engraver back to hand off of Lacrima instead of special summoning. And the fact that you have that as an option is stupid. He's going for a Fool Alos. I mean, he only has 5 cards. I'm not too worried about him attacking over this. Because, like, I do want to summon back my princess. Bee boo bop bee boo bee. Well, we actually played this turn pretty fast. I mean, you can rip a card out of my extra deck. I don't really have anything good there. My extra deck is basically like Fiendsmith combo, but I already have lethal on board, so why does that matter? You can rip my Requiem. Oh, I'm so scared, bro. Rip my Requiem, bro. Oh, wait. Rip that Requiem. On Jose, brother. I've been playing without Requiem since I was a jit. He's getting rid of my sequence and not my Requiem? Oh, this guy's ass. What the hell? Why would you do that? Yeah, that actually just makes no sense. All right, buddy. You have 3 cards, and I have 5 individual negates, 3 of them coming from Apo. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you count all those. And I have Engraver next turn for follow-up. And I have Poplar. Like, what are you doing, bro? Okay. Wait, he's not activating the effect? Okay. Sure. Why would you not activate the effect of this? That makes no sense. Let's go. Easy money. Easy money snipers entered the building, baby. We're rolling. Rolling on the motherfucking Riviera. Someone take me to the craps table. I'm popping off. Too easy, bro. Too fucking easy. Is this guy also throwing the cash engine in this deck? No, he's playing Rescue Ace? Bro. Okay, I don't understand these Neanderthals that keep throwing in just 2 copies of Unicorn and they don't play a Fenrir. Play fucking Fenrir, dude. As you guys know, I am a Kashtira Jit. We hit Master 1 with Kashtira. You'd want to play Fenrir. Fenrir's limited to 1 for a reason. You would think that it makes sense that if there's a card that's in your archetype that searches a card that you're playing 2 of that's limited to 2, you'd want to play that one. Yeah, Rescue Ace with cash, but doesn't use the best cash monster. True. Foolos. Activate. Send my opponent's Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring to the graveyard. Okay, he doesn't have it. Did not eat the Foolos. No, you're kidding me. Okay, this actually isn't terrible. I drew the 1 card in my deck that interacts with this toxic-ass Scourge. Why is this deck becoming popular? We just saw Secret Village get banned. Why are we seeing this card become popular? Okay, I drew a Magamut. Magamut. You know what's actually kind of busted about Foolos that no one has ever said? If your deck's able to make a rank 1, you can actually search this because of the bird up cards. I forgot what that card's called, but it does that. It's something called like Strix. It's like a rat. I think it's like Strix Raptor or something. Yeah, do they have Stolen Judgment or not? Do you have, I mean, I guess even if they have Skilder, it wouldn't be the worst. Because Skilder, I can still use my Ash effect under. Okay, use a Solemn Warning. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. I do what I want. Whatever. Okay, maybe I should have actually just... I don't know. I was thinking, what if I, actually just used my, should I keep this Bestial? I won't be able to summon this from deck if I do that, but does that really matter? I mean, how am I summoning this? They're both pretty negligible. Wait, no, okay, I have a Black Witch. I have a Black Witch. I'm actually keeping this, because I could actually summon my Magamute under the Black Witch. It's crazy this guy's playing Solemn Warning, not Solemn Judgment. Okay. Ooh. That's actually kind of fire. Do we get this, and then activate, and then search, and then go for it? Or do we just get this? I kind of like this here, because if he... I don't know. It's kind of weird. This would allow me to send my Black Witch, and then I go get that, use that, summit, and then it allows me to... Let's try it. I have a Magamute. It can only be so bad. Bro, we play through the Mirror Force like it's a paper bag. Wait, he actually has that?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
What the hell? Wait, why didn't he wait until... Why did this guy not wait until I activated the effect as a cost? I would just lose my monster and he would just cook. That's weird. Okay. Does he have the Mirror Force? If he has the Mirror Force, I'm actually just cracked here. I'm actually just cracked. He doesn't have it. If he had it... That's why I kind of wanted to do this play, is because I was going to send my Black Witch, and if he had a Mirror Force, then I would be able to quick effect Magamute from the hand during the battle phase, since he controls a monster, to just go ahead and attack over it anyway and get a search for a Jerusalem. But I get to reset this anyway, so it's like, do you want to pay another 1,000 next turn? You can keep paying 1,000. You're at 35. It just means you won't be able to Solemn Warning again, which I appreciate. But it's so funny the dude is playing Solemn Warning, not Solemn Judgment. Bro, okay, you know where some of the barrier statue? That's actually scary, because I don't have another Imperm. Oh, okay. I got a cross out, which is completely useless. I don't know why I'm excited about that. Please tell me. Does he have a Mirror Force here, actually? If he held it from last turn, this guy's insane. Okay, he didn't hold it. He's not good. Okay. I was like, that would be a 5-headed play. I'd be like, why the fuck would you do that? There's really no reason for you to do that. This is only when you special summon it. That does suck. I'm gonna keep... Wait, do I still have a Nightmare Phoenix in here? Oh, I put in a Hida. That's where I was gonna keep a card in hand. Okay, we'll set this. Technically, if this gets sent during his turn, I can summon it back. So maybe I should have actually kept a card in hand. Oh, no, you can send from field. It doesn't really matter. I didn't know that. That effect, like, rarely comes up, but when it does, it actually, like, is the difference maker. Like, all of these cards are just so damn powerful. The Year of the Fire was just fucking insane, dude. It's such a power creep-ass thing. Oh, he's going Rock Statue? Is this the same Japanese cuckold that we played against last time? Ooh, I'm that guy, baby. I'm that motherfucking guy. POV, he held the Mirror Force for 3 turns. There's no way. He didn't hold it. Okay, now he doesn't have 1,000 points. He no longer has the life points, so we can go ahead and activate this. Azamina. I love Azamina. Azamina is one of the coolest archetypes ever created. And I actually think it's very fair. I think it's extremely fair, to be honest. Rusialgo. This card is kind of crazy. But they should just add more Azamina cards to make it fair. That's all they need to do. Add more Azamina cards. I add... Well, if I add this, then use the effect. Does that matter? I mean, this just gives us a free draw and does the same result. Goodbye, Black Witch. Hey, where the White Witch at, though? We got White Forest. Where are the White Witches, bro? Where the White Witches at? Last card in hand is Nibiru. This guy'd be insane. We're gonna go turbo time. I'm going turbo time. This is a pro play here. Pro play. Don't try this at home. So the reason I added the Wanted is because a lot of people will just activate the Wanted to get the Black Witch. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to activate the Hollowed Azamina. And then, since he doesn't have a response, I can chain my Wanted, which will allow us to still add a Black Witch. But it's going to stay on the field until the chain resolves, which means we can still send that Wanted, essentially just giving us a free card here. Very big brain. For the big brain boys. Now we can get a card. Honestly, though, I did kind of flop by making my Moon. I guess it didn't really matter. I'd be making Hida anyway. But it's just because I drew the Engraver. It just was kind of stupid. Ayo. I'm just going to do this to get more guys in rotation. Just get more Fiends so we can make a Desiree. Lock it up. Desiree. 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 Super Poly. Super Poly?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Why the fuck does this guy have a Super Poly? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Verte, we got a fucking bitch boy. You know what's so funny? I can just still Engraver. Let's go. The bow. You already know. I've been in the gym, baby. I've been practicing my Fiendsmith combos. I've been squatting 225, man, for reps. I've been that guy, bro. That's why people surrender. They can't take the heat, man. It is what it is. Can't take the heat. Get out of the Fiendsmith engine, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. D1. The diamond phenomenon continues. Hey, we just hit level 30. That's cool. That Super Poly was out of nowhere. You know what's really dumb is that the... Wait, hold on. We gotta check that guy's deck. Because it really makes no sense fundamentally that this guy is playing Super Poly when he is running 3 of each barrier statue. Yeah, so this guy's running 6 barrier statues, a Fossildyna, a Pachycephalo. So that's 7 monsters that says he can't activate his Super Poly. Normally that wouldn't be an issue, but this guy's deck is set up to where he can actually get into a grind game with someone. And if you're not planning on just killing the person the first turn, that just makes this such a terrible card because it means you're going to be drawing into it later in the game. I do hate this card. This card's so annoying. He's playing both Banishers, but these cards aren't even that good. What does this do? Life hack. Wait, what is the point of this card? Wait, yeah, what is the point of this card? Like, it just makes one of his barrier statues, like, big for one turn. That's not really good. You already have Moon Mirror Shield. That's, like, terrible, actually. One Solemn Judgment. Bro, he's on the Brokey wave. I will say, Super Poly actually just became busted with the Fiendsmith engine being released because if you're playing Snake Eyes Fiendsmith, the end board is Apollo USA plus IP, and this card is insane. It's 1 Cybers monster plus 1 Link, which means you're just getting rid of an Apollosa for 4 and an IP. So you're getting rid of 5 negates with 2 cards, and if the card you're discarding has any value, that's crazy. Yeah, this card's actually very, very good. The effect doesn't do anything, but that doesn't matter. It's also level 7, which is quite relevant. Level 7 is just like a good level. Equip a card, show off. A title given to duelists who have triumphed many battles and are extremely toxic. Okay. I like being toxic. I'm toxic. It's all good. One thing I did hear is that the new pack coming out in February is actually insane. I think it gives us Lacrima the Crimson Tears. So I've been told after you get the Fiendsmith engine, you want to save your gems. Personally, I'm trying to complete a deck that also uses the Fiendsmith engine for content. So I probably won't be able to do that, but that's okay. I got banned from every card game store for extortion sniping, my only release. That's really cool, Side of Sports guy. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, bro. Dude, I wish on Rumble it would show me my chat in Streamlabs or show me the timestamp of when people are, I wish I could just see the timestamp of when people are chatting. Okay. Yeah, my hand's pretty good. I'll do this. If my hand wasn't so good, I probably would save it for my turn. Okay. I stand by that imperm. Wait, he's adding another engraver? So he opened Lurie? Wait, why is he doing that? Wait, yeah, what is the point of that? That's really weird. He could have just not activated Distract, because that removes his engraver from the deck, which means he no longer is able to utilize the effect. Oh my gosh, I'm insane.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Boys, I told you. Bystials are cracked, bro. Bystials been that shit since day one, baby. Let's go. Jonathan, the Bystial Jit, gets it done. Bro. GG, my guy. GG, my guy. Get better at the game. Get better at the game, bro. Don't try to play through a Fulos like that. This ain't no paper bag, bro. You ain't fucking your way out of that, bro. Let's be real. Okay, he honestly, even if I didn't do that, the fact that he just added himself a second engraver to hand just turned off his it just turned off his Requiem. Why would you do that? He's crying tears. Facts. Okay, this guy at least plays Fenrir. In my opinion, you should not be playing Unicorn in this deck. Unicorn just doesn't really benefit you that much. The deck already has so many extenders. And this guy's also not even playing, he's not even playing the level 4 guy, Sins to Grave. What the hell does this do? You can detach one of those cards. Each player sends the top 5 cards of their deck to the graveyard. Why would you be playing that? You have a Beatrice. This guy is terrible. Like, this guy should actually just rethink his life. His deck list makes no sense, and this card is literally one of the worst cards I've ever seen. It makes both players mill 5, which is terrible. And Beatrice is legal. If Beatrice wasn't legal and all the tiers were at 3, maybe you could convince me. Still probably not. But yeah, the fact that that guy is playing that is really dumb. You're never going to make that. And the Dexter deck is so tight. He's missing out on so many valuable slots. I think the Tearlament extra deck is one of the like most tight extra decks in the game. Like, the Tearlament extra deck might be as tight as a pussy from a non-Western country. Like, that's actually just facts. Oh my gosh, bro, we didn't open any hand traps, and we have like 18 hand traps. Okay, he's playing Millennium. Bro said, fuck it. I want to give away free dubs, and I respect that. I respect the shit out of that, my guy. I respect the free W's. Not everyone is willing to give these handouts, and I appreciate that. So he has a effect that can just destroy all cards in my field. Crazy. Do I even activate this? I don't think I activate this. I think it's just unnecessary. He's negating? Bro, why are you negating? Eat a dick, bro.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Bro, why are you negating the first thing you see? Eat a fucking dick, my guy. Why can this card not add back from the graveyard? Why does this card not add back from the graveyard? That's actually really frustrating. I wonder if I activated this first, if he would have just negated it. That would have been pretty cool. Let's see if he nukes the field. Is he nuking? Wait, does this guy have a mental disability? I think this guy has a disability. Boys, I think this guy legitimately has a disability. Bro, he just gave me full combo for no reason. I love this guy. He's a good friend. I respect him. This guy's a respectable individual, man. Not everyone would be willing to do that for someone else. What if you could target the hollowed Azamina? That'd be so cool. Every other card is treated as an Azamina card. You might as well. Oh my gosh. Right after I put back my Black Witch. Oh wait. His stuff is light anyway. It doesn't even really matter. Well, this is a situation where I would have loved to have a Nightmare Phoenix. Gosh, dude. Eat a fucking dick, my guy. Gosh, dude. Why can't these guys just eat a fucking dick? Why does he have to have the imperm? Come on, man. Don't do me like that, son. Don't do me like that, son. I guess I probably should just get my Fiendsmith stuff in rotation. If I don't, I'm not ending. I mean, I'm ending on nothing. I get in on an SP, but I don't think SP matters. Maybe it does. Maybe going into an SP is better. I have a Fabled Lurie for next turn, so whatever. Bro, what?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Why do you have that? Alright, well, hope he doesn't draw anything. I do think it was correct to banish his trap. If I would have chosen to banish his Exodia, it would have been in a different location and I would get nothing. I need to draw a monster. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Okay. It does really fucking suck that this is in the graveyard. Bro, what?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Negate. I love negates. I love negates. Negates are very cool. Yes, sir, they are. Fabled Lurie. Lurie on a boy, then I go out my way. Do the dash Lurie OP, okay? Special summon. But doink. Ayo. Ayo. Oi. That's what you're saying, fighting. Oi. Oh, you put a Predaplant counter on my guy. That's so cool, man. I love Predaplant counters. You know what's so funny is I could now tribute it for a, Let's go. That's so funny. I could have tributed it for a Linkuriboh. If he previously already had the Predaplant counter on it, I could technically tribute for a Linkuriboh and resolve my effect in the graveyard and it would go through. So if I actually survived for a turn, but that didn't really matter. Wow, we're on a 5-game win streak. Deck's just insane. I'm very close to being able to craft the Thunder Dragon Fiendsmith deck. We just need enough gems to buy 3 of the structure decks to get 3 Melody of the Awakening. And 1 Hieratic Seals, and then we just craft literally 2 cards. Man, Fiendsmith just opens up so many, like, combinations. It's such a fun thing, and it's such an unfun thing when it's being done to you. Specifically in Best of 1. If it wasn't Best of 1 and there was no Max C, it would be rather fun. Oh, you got a Black Witch? That's so cool, man. I love that for you. You can over hold as Amina? I'm gonna have to go here in a second. The UFC is gonna be starting soon. It's a big pay-per-view. And I might have some people come over for it. Oi! Not that guy, baby. Fuck, he's that guy! Ah! Yep, there was nothing I could do. I mean, he's going to be able to full combo. The unfortunate thing is, I just feel like you're almost forced to be playing this deck, because playing a deck with under 16 hand traps, it's just so hard to win the game. It's so hard to win the game, because all of the cards in the meta that are in these engines, they all just generate so much, value that it, like, does not matter. Like, if you don't open up at least 2 hand traps, sometimes you need 3. And I feel like Call by the Grave just shouldn't... I don't know. I feel like Call by the Grave should be banned, and Maxi should be banned. If both of those things were banned, the game would be fine. No Fenrir again, for real. The no Fenrir Timmies are back at it again, bro. But yeah, it's going to be a really good UFC card. Middleweight title on the line. Let's go. Oh, this hand is kind of gross. The fact that I just drew all of these, like, it's just kind of redundant. That's the one thing about this deck, is sometimes, like, individually, all of these cards are insane, but drawing them together is really, really shitty. It feels shitty. I fucked up. I fucked up. I should have activated my deception so I get it back during the end phase, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. Dude, he had Maxi and Fulos? No. That feels so bad. Like, okay, I honestly think that it's just the fact that Fulos and Maxi are legal at the same time is just so unfun, man. Like, there's nothing else to say about it. Like, it's just not enjoyable that, like, you already have the Maxi minigame. Then you have the, did the person open up both Maxis minigame? Because, like, the one, I wouldn't even say it's fair, but the one, like, contingency of Maxi is that it's a hard once per turn. So if the other guy has, you know, the Call by the Grave or whatever, you can at least, like, be ensured that that guy can't Maxi again. But with Fulos, it's like, well, Fulos is good enough to where I have to negate it. And then if the guy has another one, it's like, okay, I'm out of the game. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Can he kill me? Can you now kill in Salamangreat? I played Salamangreat in 2019 through 2020. I think I played it in 2021 too. I'm not too sure. I played it at the one of the cool things is they used to have this thing called the Ultimate Duelist series, and the very last Ultimate Duelist series, where if you get first place, you get a belt that get a championship like belt, like an MMA belt, like the UFC. And if you have that belt for the rest of your life, if you bring it somewhere, you can get a 2-round bye at a YCS and a 1-round bye at a regional. And anywhere you go, they have to give you VIP seating where you're at your own table in the back and everyone has to come to you no matter if you're winning or losing. You never move. And also, you get free entry to all regionals and YCSs for life. It's really unfair because not a lot of people got to even enter them, and having that is just such an advantage, especially when they do these 3v3 YCSs. Why do you think it's the same people getting first and second place every time? Because if you have a person on your team that it has a UDS belt, your team starts off with a 2-round bye, even though the other people on your team don't have a belt. And that is a huge advantage because it means that you can build your decks differently. Because typically, people build their decks in a way to where they can't get sacked by going against random people who are like basically shitters playing rogue decks and playing like D-shifter and shit, right? You have to like account for that. But when you're getting the free 2-round bye, you don't have to do that because you can assume you're going to go against at least decent people. Okay, fucker. I actually thought, I was like, wait, we're back in the game. We top-decked fucking Cross-Out Designator for a turn, and then it's like, no. You're fucked. You're fucked. Brother, he opened double Maxi Fulos, and this guy is literally bleeding money. He has a Royal Rare Hida and a Royal Rare Balinx. I'm out, Chief. I'm out. I could try to go for game, but I'm not going to sit there and do that. It's just not worth it. Oh, well. It was fine. Back to what I was saying about the UDS thing. It's like, imagine how unfair that is. People are like, Jesse Cotton's the best person in the game. It's like, yeah, he's really good. But at the same time, every YCS he goes to, he gets a 2-round bye. And every regional, a 1-round bye. And that is just such an unfair advantage when you're already one of the best people in the game. But the reason I bring that up is because the last UDS ever was actually in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is where I live, like 20 minutes away from the venue. So I actually got to play in that one, and it was pretty fucking dope. I played Salaman great, and I literally started off the tournament 6-0, and then I lost out. I got 2 losses, I think, right after that. And because there were so many people, I couldn't make it to the next, I couldn't make it to the top cut. I was really close, though. I lost to a guy playing Spiral, and he ended up getting, like, top 8. But that was really fun. I remember Salomon great back then. It was goated. Let's check out that guy's deck. Then I gotta hop off to get it ready for the UFC. Brother! Holy crap, dude. Holy crap. Okay. I'm not going to lie. This guy needed this win. He deserved that win. Look how much money this guy has spent on this game. I think this might be the most rich person I have ever seen outside of like Team Samurai X1, who has like an entire Royal Rare deck. Dude. This guy has 3 Royal Rare Gazelle. They say that it takes around somewhere between $2.5 and $3,000 to guarantee 1 Royal, give or take how lucky you get. He has 3 of the same one. Think about how much money he spent on that. And this isn't even that good of a deck. He has a Royal Rare Spinny. He might have more. He has 2 Royal Rare Circles. A Royal Rare Roar, a Royal Rare Warlords. He has almost an all Royal Rare extra deck, like a Royal Rare Fusion, which this card is literally useless. No one plays this anymore. People only played this for a brief time in 2019. That's how bad it is. He has a Royal Rare Mirage Stallion, 2 Royal Balinx. He might have 3. A Royal Hida, a Royal Heatleo. And take a look at his extra deck. I want you to notice that every card that's not a Royal, including 3 copies of this card and 2 copies of this, they're all that mid-tier shiny rarity. I think it's called Glossy, which means he has all these Royal Rare, and he spent probably a couple $1,000s to try to get these in Royal Rare, but he didn't get a Royal. He just got 3 Glossy. Like, that's actually crazy, bro. I think this is... I think we're looking at, like, $30,000. Legitimately, I think this is $30,000. Wow. This guy is fucking insane, dude. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in this game. Wow. Okay. But, I'm about to have to hop... I'm about to... have to hop off here in a second because I've got to get this TV set up for the UFC. But I really appreciate everybody stopping by. I'll go ahead and show off the deck for anyone who is interested in seeing it. So this is the deck that we played today. Overall, we did pretty good. We had like a 7-match win streak, and then I think like multiple 6-match win streaks. Probably wouldn't change anything. I really like the Bestials over Nibiru. I think Nibiru is okay, but a lot of the good decks can just play through it like it's a paper bag. And Bestials beat out the cheese strats like Gimmick Puppets. But I did want to kind of, before I end the stream, I did want to show everyone the, is this it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to show everyone. This is the deck that this is the deck that I plan on playing next time when we get enough. Let's go to the deck editor. Yeah, okay. This is the deck that I plan on us playing next, and I'll probably be dropping a video on this. We just need to save up enough gems to where we can get 3 copies of the Blue Eye Structure deck, because the Blue Eye Structure deck gives you 1 copy of this card, and we need 3. So we don't have to pull it. We just have to get 1,500 gems and then 500 more to buy a single copy of the Dragon Maid Structure, and we'll be able to play this deck. But this is very similar to the deck that I utilized, I think 3 weeks ago in the 3v3 case tournament where my team ended up getting 2nd place. And I played the deck without the Fiendsmith engine. This deck is even more insane with the Fiendsmiths because, number 1, everyone's on Fiendsmith, and we're able to play a high amount of Bestials, which is really good. Number 2, what I like about this deck is it plays into Fuelos very well, because if your opponent has a Fuelos, you can just end on a Branded Beast and maybe like a Druisworm, so that you at least end on some amount of interruptions, and hopefully you can end on a Thunder Dragon Colossus as well. So that plays really well into Fuelos, which I think is very important in this format. And then also, I just think the Fiendsmiths make this deck so much better because in my IRL list, I shut it off a while ago, but I did make some changes. It was centered around the Fusion Trishula being the Fusion Trishula being this guy, which requires 3 dragons, and it allows you to banish any card from your deck, top your opponents, and their extra. So it allows you to snipe their Requiem and banish your Roar. Well, now we don't even need that anymore because we have access to Beatrice, which Beatrice can just send our Roar. Well, we also have a sequence, so we're going to be able to make a guaranteed Saryuja, and I think that's really, really strong in this current meta. And this deck is just generally speaking good going 2nd because of all of the Bestials, just all your cards being very, very high quality to be able to trade with your opponents. You don't really need to draw an on-engine. I would consider playing Talents. That's like the only thing I would consider. But overall, this deck looks super fun, and I'm excited to make some content on it. So we will definitely get to that soon. But I'm about to have to hop off so that I can set up the TV to watch UFC 313, 312 tonight. Middleweight championship on the line. Flyweight women's championship. It's going to be a pretty fucking dope fight card. I recommend you check it out. Of course, on a legally watchable site. Wink, wink. I totally always do that. JK, I don't do that ever. But that is going to be really, really fun, and it's going to be cool showing off this deck when we were able to get our hands on it. And I believe they're going to be leaking the February pack this coming week. I have a feeling it's going to come out with Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, which is the final Fiendsmith card we need, and that's going to drastically change everything. And who knows, maybe on the next ban list they'll completely ban Max C. That would be absolutely awesome, because that's like my only issue with the format is just like, gosh, I'd rather my opponent open Max C than them just open Fuelos Max C and there's just no outplay. But this was a fun one. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you were able to gain something from this. If you want to see more based content like this, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. Guys, also, if you guys are on X, follow me over on X. I am trying to get my followers up on X, and I have been paying for X Premium to be able to stream over there. So if you guys have an X account, drop me a follow. I have a really cool background image where I turned Barack Obama into Black Panther because no one likes Black Panther. And I have a profile pic of me more jacked than any person who's ever touched a Tenpai deck. So 159 people agree. This is the way to go. Appreciate you guys as always. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Check out the fucking UFC tonight. May the Lord bless you, keep you, bestow his countenance upon you, and give you peace. If it's not the goo, it's got to go. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh, also, I'm going to be doing some reactionary streams soon. Watching some funny videos, so you can look forward to that. I'm going to be doing some different kind of content, but it'll still be on the same twitch.tv. But I'll check you guys